Greetings everyone, it's another episode of the Thrift Store Prepper, and it's an I Got Mail episode. This is always fun to open up mail and do a little unbagging for you. It's not actually viewer sent mail, although I do need to go and check my post office box because I do know Darcy and a couple of other of you have told me that they've sent some stuff, and Darcy is also known as Sings a Lot, our resident nymphomaniac. I don't know about that. That's just a little in-house joke from a recent live feed. But anyway, I do got some mail to open, and this mail is part of my eBay EDC project. You may or may not remember a little while ago I did say that I was going to be doing an eBay EDC with cheap stuff I find from China. Now, the only trouble is with buying this cheap stuff from China on eBay, it does take an eternity to arrive, and I think this is something I ordered maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, maybe even longer, I don't know. But here is the first item that has arrived as part of my eBay EDC bag, and I actually am awaiting another bag to put together my eBay EDC, although I do have a EDC bag. Let's get into that a little bit later, but I do have a bag that I use for my daily stuff, which I keep my wallet, keys, smokes, a couple of items that might help me out if I do get into trouble. But I was going to make kind of a little maybe a mini bug out bag or a mini EDC, something that maybe you could throw in your locker or in your backpack or your car or something like that. So no further ado, let's get into the packaging. So don't know if I did a good job, and I'm pretty sure I know what this is. And here it is. We've got some bubble wrap. It is a little survival kit, and I think this cost me $18, and it is a little self-contained unit, as you can see there. It comes in its own little plastic container. So let's open it up and see what we get inside this thing. It's exciting stuff. Oh, there's more clips. So that's a very solid little box. Wow, look at that. I don't know if you can see in there, Thrift Fam. It's got some nice padding, and these are the items that we got inside. So you know what, let's prop it up so you can see it. We're going to use my weed tub and see if it fits on there. Yeah, it does. So first and foremost, we look as though we've got a little bit of cordage there. We've got some red and black paracord. Not sure how long that is or how strong it is, but cordage is something that is considered important in most people's EDC bags. And what we have here is a little flashlight, which we might have to find a battery for if we have any around. Just bear with me, let me see if I can find one. Yep, I managed to find one. At least I hope this is the one that they need. Yeah, it looks as though it is. So we got a little flashlight. Yeah, look, it works. It's working right now. It's quite a bright one. Sorry if I blinded you there. Oh, look, and it's got a little strobe thing and a regular function. So it's a multi-function one, and that does twist around a lot. I don't know if that is supposed to do that or if we can tighten up. It doesn't seem to tighten, but seems pretty solid. It's got a really good little belt clip for you there. So you know, that's pretty decent multifunctional item, and we do got an extra battery, so we might try and sneak that in here. So what have we got so far? Paracord, a flashlight. I'm trying to get it so you can see it in the camera bad angle. So this looks to be a little whistle. Let's open it up. And it's got a nice piece of cordage on there. You can open it up. It's got a little signal mirror inside. You can put some matches or something in there, or maybe, you know, some weed or some medication or other little objects that you might think of, maybe some sugar or salt, toothpicks perhaps, but matches would probably be a good thing to put in here. So you've got a little compass. I believe that's there is flint for fire lighting, and it's a whistle. So yeah, that's a really cool little item. So let's put it back in the bag. yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's kind of a cool little kit. So we do have a few more other items in there to look at. And I'm not sure how many items this did contain exactly. So we've got 3 so far. So it has a little, we're not going to get this out, tiny little fishing kit. I've never actually been fishing in my life, only with a net, maybe by a stream catching little minnows and sticklebacks. But we've got some safety pins in there, what looks to be some fishing line, a couple of floats, and this rubbery thing, which I think must be part of the fisherman kit, maybe a fly or something to attract the fish. It looks like it might be a worm. But yeah, we've got a little fishing kit so we can go and catch ourselves. What's this? I think it had a purpose. I think that is something that you combine with the rope. I thought it might have been a carbiner. Oh yeah, look, it is a little kind of a carbiner type thing. What else we got? A fire lighter. This is a little fire lighter, I'm guessing. There it is. So we've got a fire strike. We have a little tiny, I don't know if you can see on there, yes you can, it's got some measurements. I guess bottle opener. Not quite sure what that would be used for. Maybe someone can shed some enlightenment. And I don't know, is that how you would work that? But that's a handy little thing. I think we're getting to the last item in here, unless there's anything else hidden away. Is this little handy moldy tool. Comes in a little leather wallet, and this is what it gets on here. Let's put this up. Don't know if you can read that. Is that blurry for you? Okay, can opener, knife edge, screwdriver, ruler, cap opener, 4-position wrench, butterfly wrench, saw blade, direction, ancillary indication, 2-position wrench, Leonard hole, keyring hole. So a little moldy tool in there, and I actually thought this come with a knife when I ordered it, but it does have quite a bit of stuff in there. And just make sure there's nothing underneath the foam. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. And that is everything that was inside. So we've got a little tool, a little whistle. We got this fire striking thing that we don't know how to work or operate, but we could probably figure it out, I'm sure, if the time of an emergency comes. So there's that and that. We've got our little fishing kit. We've got our flashlight. We've got a little carbiner. Let's put our moldy tool in the bottom there. Let's just put the fishing kit at the bottom also. Our rope, and I think we've got room to put our extra battery in. So we've already added something to our little emergency kit. And that's something, as I said, is very small, compact. If you can get everything back inside, and we can. Zips up. And can go in my, let's get rid of my little weed tub. So this is the bag. You may have seen it before. I've made a video about this. I'm using as my EDC. And currently in there at the moment, I have just this, which is like my little, I got a power pack, a charger cable, and an adapter there. And I did have the headphones somewhere, but I took those out and can't remember where I put them. So there were some headphones in there, but I very rarely use headphones. And this is, I've actually ordered a similar bag to this for $9, I think it was. Again from China, waiting for it to come, but I've bought just a black version, and I'm actually going to use that for part of my eBay EDC, and I do have some other items to come. But you may remember this. This is something I carry in my EDC bag at the moment. And as I told you, this could not only light cigarettes, it's a fire starter, and You could, you know, if need be, ouch, although I just burnt myself there, but not severely. Yeah, you could use it if you put the safety on. You could use that to punch, and yeah, that would burn through skin, as we just saw, although I don't got a blister or anything. That's something I carry around. I've got a little pink nutsack of marijuana in there. Just never leave home without some weed, and sometimes I do forget it. What else do I got in here? My little box cutter and the weaponized selfie stick. I don't know if I showed you this, but I tied a bit of rope on the end. You can put that there, and you can extend it. Crack some skulls with that if you needed to. Actually, that is getting a bit sore to burn. I might have to go and put a little bit of butter on there. So that was a little bit of a disastrous demonstration, although not to the point where I need hospital attention. So you can see I've got this little kind of pouch at the back of the EDC bag where I slide that and leave the rope hanging up, so if I need it I can grab it easily. The Stanley knife pops in the back there, and got my wallet, $1.25 from Dollarama. My house keys and change purse, no Stone Island keyring there. And that's about all that I do carry. Oh no, wait, I do got something else to show you. Just putting things back. So what I'm probably going to do is maybe switch over bags, or maybe just leave one as the kind of EDC project bag, and maybe, who knows, could even be part of a giveaway at some point. So that's what I got at the moment to add to this one until we do switch it up, and that will fit very nicely just in the back there, because I do got a couple of containers on the inside. So I've got one pouch at the front with the my power packs and chargers. I got a couple of weapons, and now I've got my little tiny micro survival kit. I did forget to put the little multi-purpose tool description, but that's it. That is my EDC bag and the little mail item that I picked up. Possibly use that bubble wrap for some future mail outs or giveaways. And as for that, people, not much more I can say. That was the first of some several items that I do have coming from China that I picked up on eBay extremely cheaply. That happens to be the most expensive of the items at nearly $18. Whether or not I think it was worth it, maybe not. It did say it had like more. I think I was a little bit mistaken in thinking it had more items and come with a little pocket knife, but maybe that's something we can pick up and add to that as we go along. Oh, that was right, I did forget to show you the other little thing. And I got a little flashlight. I don't know if you can see, I've tucked it in the side there, and these mole, is that what they're called? I can also clipped it in, you know, it's got the little strap there, so I clipped it onto there so it doesn't fall off. But I can put, I use it as a crossbody, so I can kind of leave it in there and turn it on and not have to hold it if need be, and that's going to give me a little bit of illumination. So other things I will throw in will be a pack of smokes and some zigzags. I usually always have a pack of smokes in my bag, so I can just grab it and go along with a lighter. And I actually personalized this one up with TSP and filled it up with some butane. So another little thing you could use as a weapon if need be, fire starting tool. But things that you do carry in your EDC may not have to be, you know, the most technical or tactical gadgets. They might be just things that you really do need to use on a daily purpose, and might not be able to do without in your daily routines. And that was an EDC bag should be about. So this is a shit video production. as always, for me, the Thrift Store Prepper, let me know what you think in the comments below. Up to you if you want to subscribe, share, or like. I'm not going to pressure you into that. But try and watch another video from me in the future. Maybe check out some of my older stuff in the playlist, because, you know, there might be some gold in the vault. Take it easy, Thrift fam, and we will see you, as we said, in another episode of the Thrift Store Prepper. Take it easy and keep it thrifty.